Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What is up, guys? My name is Hassan, and welcome back, everyone. Today, we're going to give you guys an update on my Robinhood portfolio, show you guys some of my holdings, my buys, my sells, what I have been doing with my portfolio. You guys can currently see that my portfolio is around $29,000, and on the right, you guys can see some of my holdings, such as AMD, KL, Texas Instrument, Nvidia, Pets, Johnson & Johnson, Calaris. If you guys take a look at my holdings, majority of my holdings, they pay a dividend. I do have some growth companies such as AMD, and I'm going to show you guys the other growth companies that I have added recently or in the last few months. As you guys know, majority of my portfolio is a dividend portfolio, so we're going to give you guys a quick pro tip. So here, a pro tip: a good company usually increases their dividend year after year, and that's what we want to look for. I'm going to show you guys an example from my portfolio. So we have my portfolio right here. Let's pick Texas Instrument. So we're on the Seeking Alpha website. I typed in the ticker symbol TXN, Texas Instrument. That is one of my core holdings. And if we look at their dividend growth history, we can see that they have been growing their dividend for consecutively 17 years in a row, and which is really impressive because we want, as I said, the pro tip, one of the fundamentals as a dividend investor is that we should be investing in companies that are constantly growing their dividend year after year. And we can see Texas Instrument have grown their dividend 17 years in a row. And if we scroll down a little bit, and we can see the chart, the dividend growth rate, and we can see a nice steady growth that has been growing year after year. Right now in 2020, they're at $3.72. Like 10 years ago, they were at 49 cents. So they have massively increased their dividend in the last 10 years. So if you look at their last 10 years, they have been growing their dividend, or CARG, which is compounding annual growth rate of 22%. And then last year is almost 15%. The last 3 years, almost 20%. They are aggressively increasing their dividend, and the share prices are also increasing. So as a dividend investor, we should be looking for companies nice dividend growth. Not only would our portfolio value increase, but our dividend income year after year will also increase. We want to invest in companies that are constantly growing their dividend. And majority of my holdings that I have are doing that, which I'm going to show you guys my portfolio in a bit. As always, don't forget to check out the disclaimer in the description below. It's really important that you hold yourself accountable all the investment decisions you guys make. And before I show you guys my Robinhood portfolio, I want to show you guys an amazing app known as Fetch Reward. If it wasn't this good, I wouldn't be promoting their app. Basically, this Fetch Rewards app, you download the app, it's free to do so. And after you download the app, every time you go shopping, such as in Walmart or any grocery store, anywhere, gas station, it could even be online receipts, all you do is take out the phone, just like they're showing you in this image right here. You take out your phone, you scan the receipt, and you get points. And the best part about it is that this is completely free. With the points, you can redeem them for gift cards such as Amazon, Best Buy, Target, the Apple Store, and so on. They also have great reviews to show that this is very well run app. You can download the app from either Google Play Store or the App Store. And if you guys use my link in the description below, you guys will get about 2,000 points, and I'll also get 2,000 points. So pretty much it's a win-win situation for using this amazing app. So now we're going to take you guys back to my Robinhood portfolio. You can see that for one day, I'm up around 2%, or it's equivalent to $600. If we look at it for 1 week, I'm down around 2% or 2.6%. And then if we look at it for our 1 month, I'm down about $200 or 0.7%. And then if we look at it for 3 months, I'm up around 5% or $1,400. And then if you look at it for 1 year, I'm up around 27%. And then the best part is that chart here is not fully accurate because they don't calculate the dividends that I receive month after month. And then if we look at it for all-time chart, I'm around 27%. So a lot of YouTubers out there, if you look at their chart or you look at their videos, they don't like to show you guys their all-time chart. And as an investor, I show you guys when I'm up, and I show you guys my portfolio when I'm down. Since 2017, I'm up around 27%. This is not fully accurate because it doesn't include the dividend. So we're going to include the dividend here. So I'm going to pull out my calculator. Currently, I get around about 2.5% of dividend each year. So we're going to do 2.5. We're going to times it by 4 years and we get around 10. So I get about 10% in dividends, and then I'm going to add it to my current return is around 27%. Because I got 27% for the last 4 years. And so we get a total of more accurate picture of 37%. And we're going to divide that by 4 for 4 years. And we get around 9.25%. Or pretty much I'm averaging around almost 9 to 10% a year. This changes based on how the market is doing. In my other portfolio, I'm actually doing a lot better. I'm actually averaging way above 15%. But my goal is I think that I'm hitting on average 15% year after year for the last 12 years in a row. This is just one of my portfolio, which is showing us around 9%, 9, 10%. My other portfolio is showing about like 40%. So on average, I would say I'm up around 15% year after year. I'm not a person who only talk about investing. I actually do it and I show you guys all my returns just to be transparent and clear with you guys. So guys, if you guys made it this far, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel grow a lot. As always, remember, we're on the same team as investors. So now at this point, I want to show you guys a free stock I received. One of the person who used my link. In the description below, I have 2 links. If you're thinking about opening a Robinhood portfolio or an M1 Finance portfolio, make sure you guys check that out. Get your free stocks. So we're going to claim our gift and we're going to pick one. Hopefully we get a good one. We'll pick, no, let's do this one. Congratulations, it says I got Limelight Networks, which is equivalent to $3.43. And thank you for the person who used my link. Guys, if you're thinking about it, use the link in the description. That way you get a free stock and I get a free stock. All right, so that should be added into my portfolio. So now I'm going to show you guys some of my holdings that I have been getting. So we're going to go to account and we're going to scroll down. So currently it's at $29,300 and my number 1 holding by equity is AMD. I currently have 35 shares. I'm looking to add a few more shares if I see a good dip. $86 is I think is a very good price. Next I have Kirkland Lake Gold. I have almost 80 shares, 79 shares. I'm actually down on this. If you look at it, majority of my holdings I'm up, but every once in a while you will see a company that I'm down on. And it shows that I'm not a perfect investor. We're all learning this together and you cannot be a perfect investor. You cannot get every single trade right year after year. But I would say majority of it, I would say at least 80 to 85% of my companies, I make money. So we have AMD, 35 shares, Kirkland Gold, I have around 79 shares, Texas Instrument, I'm up on the company, I have about 10.2 shares, I have Calaris, 86 shares. One of the unique thing about my portfolio is that I have companies that no one else is talking about, such as, or very little people are talking about, such as Kirkland Lake Gold or Calaris or Texas Instrument. Not that many people have these companies in their portfolio. We're going to scroll down. I have NVIDIA, 2.5 shares, Johnson & Johnson, 8.3 shares, and then I have Pembina, which is a monthly dividend company. It's a pipeline company. I have around 47 shares. I have 3M, about 7.4 shares. I have Skyworks Solution, around 6.7 shares. And then I have Contour Brand, another company that hardly anyone is talking about. I have 29 shares. I have PetMed Express, around 36 shares. Gentex, another solid company. I have around 26 shares. So check out some of these unique companies. I have Escalade, 41 shares. Workhorse, it actually got it pretty much got cut in half. I have 43 shares. I'm actually looking to add a few more shares at this current price of around $17 because they just lost their USPS contract. Microsoft, 3 shares. MPX Marine Products, around 39 shares. MMP, I have 15 shares. Tattoo Chef, I'm looking to add. This is another company. This is another one of my growth companies. I have 32 shares. Next holding we have is Cisco, 13 shares. CrowdStrike. I actually made a stock analysis video a few weeks ago. Make sure you guys check out. I'm really bullish on this company. Around 2.7 shares. Pfizer, 16 shares. Salesforce, another solid company, another growth company in my portfolio, around 2 shares. And then I have Broadcom, 1 share. And then I have Merck, 5 shares. Emerson, 4 shares. A.O. Smith, about 5 shares. Again, the companies that hardly anybody talking about or hardly anybody is invested in. And now we have Cloudera, 18 shares. NetApp, 14 shares. I have MXIM, 2 shares. VF, 3 shares. Garmin, 1 share. And then Limelight, which I just got for free, 1 share. I don't know if I will hold on to it. I actually have to look into the company, and then most likely I'll sell it. Just take the cash and invest it in somewhere else. I do have some crypto. I have 500 coins of Dogecoin. I just invested like $30 just for fun of it. Guys, if you made it this far, make sure you guys stay subscribed. I make these monthly updates showing you guys my portfolio. I also make these stock analysis videos. So we're just going to quickly just look at our history, and I'm going to show you guys some of my orders that I have been making. And we're just going to scroll down. You can see that I'm buying Workhorse, I'm buying Gentex, I'm buying Skyworks Solutions, I'm also buying Pambina. So every time I see a dip in the company, a dip in the market, I take advantage of the opportunity. Calaris, I'm also buying. Remember, I'm still trying to grow my portfolio. I have Nvidia, Texas Instrument, AMD. Okay, so here, GPM or genuine parts, I had about 2.1 share. I sold it. I was up massively a few days ago. The market took yesterday it was actually the market took a crash. So I sold this company I was up on, and I used that money to buy the dip. So that's one of the benefits of having so many companies, that when a market correction happens, there's always going to be 1 or 2 companies that are you're doing really well, that you may be able to take some of that money and put it into the companies that have taken a dip. As always, guys, if you guys made it this far, subscribe to the video, like the video. As always, thank you. See you guys next time. Bye, everyone.